So yesterday you got to select a partner, and you and your partner had a time where you could go back through your writing, think about the things that you both are curious about, and hopefully come to some sort of agreement of a topic that you're both interested in researching. And then you also got an opportunity to do what we call pre-research writing, where you got to think about what you already knew about that topic. You got to also figure out and do some thinking about what you're curious or what else you're wondering about that topic. And then you got to share that writing with your partner to compare ideas and compare some thinking. And so, what I have for you here is what I was thinking about yesterday with polar ice caps. And so, yesterday I was doing some thinking and I wrote about how the ice at the North and the South Pole is melting. And I was doing some thinking, I'm wondering about why scientists think that this is happening, like what's causing the ice to melt so rapidly. I also wrote about the huge ice shelves that are melting and they're breaking into pieces and falling into the sea. And I'm curious to find out some more about those ice shelves. And I also wonder what's going to happen to the animals and like in our planet and really kind of like how is that going to affect us if too much ice melts. And I also want to know if there's something that even though we don't live in the Arctic or at any of the North or the South Pole, like is there something that we can do to help the ice from melting? And so I have some more questions here about about my topic, and I'm just gonna go down here and add some of these questions about some things that I want to find out about my topic or ice. And so some of those I shared with you, but I want to know what is causing the ice to melt. I also want to know which big ice shelves are melting. Are they all melting? Is it just certain ones? Are they only in certain locations? I'm curious about what could happen to the animal life. What could happen to the animals if too much ice melts? I want to know how could this affect us if the ice melts. I'm also kind of curious about like what can we do to stop the ice from melting. So we're going to start moving into the part where we're thinking about our questions, and our questions are going to help us figure out what kind of information we need to look for as we're doing research. And so if I just said, hey, go to the internet and find out information about your topic, it can be super overwhelming, especially some of the topics that you have selected are kind of broad and there's tons of information. So by thinking about specific questions that we really want to know more about, it helps us narrow our focus and it makes it a lot easier for us to find some information. And so today you're going to go back through your pre-research writing with your partner, and I'm going to ask that you and your partner go back through and you agree on some questions that you are both interested, at least one question that you are both interested in researching. And if you're not here with us today, like you're at home, go back through your own writing on your own and think about what are some questions that you might be interested and that you want to focus on to at least begin researching your um, your topic.